Hello everyone, and in this video we are going to discuss about Laravel query builder. So let's start. So let's say if we want to get the users from our user table, so we will say $users is equal to db and table. So this here we will write the name of the table. The table is the users, and we want to get the data from the users table. So we will say get, and that's it. And now let's return this users. So I will return it. And now let's refresh the page. So now you can see we have an array, and that array has one object, and that is our user, because we have only one user only. So now let's say if you want to get all of the posts from our post table, so what we will do. So here we will just change the name of the table, so post. And now let's refresh the page, and you can see an a list of array which has two posts, because we have only two posts in our database table. So in this way you can get data from the table by using Laravel query builder. Now here we can, let's say if you want to find this post with id 1, so what we will do. So here instead of get we will say find, and here we will write, let's say 1. So now let's refresh and you can see 1. And if we see right here 2, then you will see the post with id 2. So now here let's say if you want to search, so you want to use the where condition. So what can you do? So let's say where, and normally people will write it like this. So let me write it like this. So where, so now here our condition. So for example we are searching by id, we will write id and comma and then the equal sign, so equals and then the id. So let's say 1, and now let's refresh the page. And we need to, when you use the where condition, you need to write here get, because this will return just the instance of the query builder. So get, and now let's refresh again, and you can see the post again. Now if you are writing here the equal sign, so you can just remove it, and it will, Laravel will assume that you mean the id is equal to 1. So let's refresh and you can see the same result. But if you are using some other condition, then we will have to use, so for example if we are using the greater than sign, so return the post with the id that is greater than 1. So here you have to write it like this, otherwise it will use the equal sign. So now you can see only the post with id 2. If we write here less than sign, then you will see nothing, because we don't have a post that has id less than 1. So you can see nothing here. But if we change that to 2, then you will have post number 1 with id 1. So in this way you can use where condition. Now let's comment this and let's refresh the page, so you can see both of the posts. So we have the post with id 1 and 2. So now let's say we want to change the order, so order by So here you can say by ID or by anything. So let's say by ID and ASC ascending, and refresh the page and you can see the same thing. And here if you want to order it by descending, so DESC, and here now the order has been changed. So the first post is with the ID too. And you can write it the other way around as well. So let me comment this. So here you can write latest and you can see the same thing, or you can say oldest. And now let's refresh again so you can see the ID one is the first post and this one is the second one. So in this way you can change the order by using these different methods. Now let me comment this. So that was all about getting the data. So now how can we insert the data to the table? So let me comment this. But and let's write here $post and db table to post. And now here we will write something. So insert, insert, and here we will pass an array, and this needs to be the quotes. And here let's return the post. So let me copy this from here up to here, because the ID will be created automatically and this will be created automatically. So let me rearrange it, and now let's change this object to array. So now let's say query builder, and here we will say query builder, and yeah, all of these are good. And here we will say query builder. So query builder, and now let's refresh the page, and you can see one here. So one means that is successful. So true. And now let's refresh, and here you can see we have a post ABC test query builder. Now how can we update it? So let me duplicate this and comment this. So here we need to find a post first. So here we will write where, and the ID is 1. So here the ID is 1. Find that post. Or you can say this new one. So with the ID 8. So here we will write 8. And here you will write updated. So updated query builder. And here we will write updated as well. And just remove the rest of these, and here we need to write update instead of insert. So we are just updating the title and slug and not the rest of the data. So the rest of the data will be the same. You want just to update the title, so you just need to remove it, but we will update both of them. So now refresh the page and refresh here again, and you can see updated and updated. So the record has been updated successfully. Now let's delete it. So let me comment this, and here we will write $post and db table and post. So first we need to find the post. The post where the ID is it. And when we find it, then delete it. So now let's refresh the page. So first we will find the post with the ID at, and then we will delete it. So now let's refresh. So one, and if we refresh here, the 8 number post, the post with ID 8 is gone. So it has been deleted successfully. So in this way you can get the data, update the data, insert the data, and delete the data by using the query builder. Now there are a lot of things in the query builder and the Laravel website, so you can search all of these. We will be discussing some of these things in some other videos. For example, we will discuss the aggregate functions and joins and some other videos. So that's all for this video now, and see you in the next video.